Hello, everyone. I just did this video, you guys, and I was trying to zoom. Hold on. Use the zoom on this camera, and I'm obviously doing something wrong. Before I get started, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay. I am using a track phone right now to do this video, and I've been using a track phone here lately for all of my videos, and it's been working out. But this time, I wish I had one with more dot pixels, because what I'm trying to show you guys is that there are 3 full moons right up under each other. You may see, first of all, oh God, where do I start? You guys, ever since Mercury retrograde, this is 2024, I have been praying with the moon, returning things back to the sender, a little more detailed than just my regular return back to sender. And the moon it's very spiritual. And some people, let me say this, God, I trust in God. Well, I love the Lord. He's known me forever, and I have been knowing of him, or he's known of me since I was in the womb. So I don't put anything above God, but please know, God does not mind us using things that he's put on this earth for spirituality and for protection. He is not jealous of that. He is jealous when we call other things God or put other gods in front of him. That's where the jealousy in the Bible comes from. But if we're using something to help us in our daily lives or whatever, he is not jealous of that. He created the moon. Okay, come on now. But you guys, oh God, I wish I can show this to you. So let me tell you guys what's been happening. So like I said, ever since Mercury retrograde, I have been using the full moon for assistance, for, what do you want to call it? Spirituality. So when the moon is full, on that day, it's full for like 3 days. If I miss it that day, I don't worry about it. I do it the next day or night. But I will pray with the moon, using the moon, the fullness of the moon. Okay. That's another video. I don't have much space left on this phone. Here's the deal. I have been in this bedroom where I live for the last about 5 months. Okay. And I was living in the living room, pun intended, but I've been back here. And since I've been doing my prayers with the moon, I have never seen the moon, which is moving. You guys, there's 3 moons. Oh my God. I have never seen the moon on this side ever. So this is supposed to be Beaver's moon. In astrology, it's supposed to be the Taurus moon, which speaks of riches and wealth. Hey, all that other kind of stuff, and I'm like, why is this? So let me tell you what was happening. So I turned the TV off because I'm about to go to sleep. Ding. But every day here lately, when I leave, there's 2 windows in this room. I will open the blinds to let just a little more light in. I use natural light in the day. And although I can keep them down and it's, then there's light, but I've been opening them. I don't open them all the way, just enough, maybe 1/4 of a way or 1/3 of the way. And when I come back in at night, I will close both of them. Well, tonight, since it's almost 11 o'clock, when I came in, I'm going to put the phone down for a minute. When I came in, I just closed up one of them. I forgot that I did not close the other one until right before I got ready to turn the TV off. I looked behind me, sitting, laying down in this bed. Now, this bed I've mentioned to you guys was for the kids that used to be in this room, and it was 2 dog beds. Okay, which are very comfortable, by the way, the real big dog beds. And so one of those children has since moved out. And so I use, and the other one doesn't even sleep in here anymore. So I have 2 big dog beds in this room, and that's what I sleep on. Okay, so I'm looking at TV, sitting in the dog bed, Indian style or whatever style, looking at TV, and I'm like, okay. And I just so happened to look back and notice that I didn't close this window. And you can't tell I'm in front of a window, but I am. So I was like, okay, I'll just close it when I get ready to go to sleep. So when I turned the TV off, proof in the pudding, I noticed that I could see the moon really good because of the way that the blinds were open. So I laid back and I was like, oh, look at the moon. Now, mind you, every time I see a full moon, even this one, I just love full moons, right? So I'm laying back and I'm looking up. And then when I got up to close the blinds, this is what I saw. You guys cannot, you wouldn't believe this. Oh, you can see it. Wait a minute. It has to be just right. Wait a minute. And then every time, no, hold on. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay. What's covering it up, like right now, it's all covered up, is one of the blinds. Okay. Do you guys see there's literally three freaking moons right up under each other? Literally, you guys. Oh my God, I wish I had a camera. Okay, pay very close attention. The white one, of course, is the full moon. Look right up under there. You'll see a greenish black dot that is extremely huge when you're looking at it with the naked eye, but smaller than the regular moon. You guys, there's three moons. And like I said, the moon is never on this side. The full moon is never on this side, which is amazing. I just looked up when I turned the light off on the TV and I noticed that the moon was shining in the window really, really bright. You guys, if you could see, oh my, and it's so freaking clear. Oh my God, y'all. You would not have believed me if I didn't show this to you. This is a track phone and it is not doing this any justice. I have moved to the left, moved to the right, thought it was something on the window, thought that, I said, maybe it's a spot on the window. I have gotten behind the blinds, in between the blinds and the window, and it's still there. You guys, there is literally three moons lined up, one white, and then one that's a green. It's a beautiful green with black. And then there's a mimic of that one, but it's darker. It's like one of them has more green and white, black, and then the other one has just basically green and black. They are right up under each other. You can't see that last one because of this camera. Oh my God. Okay, so you see the white, and right up under that is a green moon with whitish. I cannot believe what I'm looking at, you guys. I cannot believe what I am looking at. And I guarantee you, not trying to be funny, I am the only one who sees this. I want to, y'all, I want to know if anyone else saw this, or this is spiritual. And it's over here in front of the window, like above the window where I am sleeping, which, y'all, you guys, in order for me to see the moon and the full moon, I have to go way on the other side of the apartment, go down the stairs, and then say, okay, it'll be over here in a minute. I noticed that, because the it's rotating. Does the moon rotate around the earth? Okay, never mind. But anyway, I know the sun. I would have to really sit down and remember all that. You guys, so I wait for the moon to come around so I don't have to walk so far. I've done it before. Walk to the front and say what I have to say and come back. I've done it more than once. I've done it twice. But the last couple of times I've been waiting. I wait until the moon comes over to in front of the stairwell. And then it may be 2 or 3 in the morning, but I go and say what I have to say and come back in. This time, ironically, it is right in front of this window, you guys. And I cannot explain this to you. It is the weirdest thing. It's beautiful. It is absolute. Oh my God. And you guys, I'm moving. You see me moving over to the far right. It's still there. Now that is dirt on the window, that the little specks. But then I'm going to move over. Hold on. I want you to see. It's still there. Look. As I'm moving to the right. Oh my God. What is that? Why is that like that? It's a smaller size of the white moon. And then there's one, hold on. And the black one, the darker one, is like basically disappearing. Because it was just slightly lighter than it was. Oh yeah, it's almost gone. But the green one, oh my God, let me go over this way. Yeah, that's how I know this is spiritual, because the darker one that was up under the green, and a little bit of white and black, it has disappeared. It's just now, it's just because the moon is it's going, I don't know how this works, but it's going, I guess, to the west. Yeah, that darker, oh, wait a minute, there it is. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Y'all, can y'all see that? Oh, I'm trying to put it up. And they're beautiful. They're like right, there's the white one, there's the green, it's green with black. It's like, I don't know what the dark parts of the moon is, the darker parts. I don't know if that's what oxygen. I don't know what that is. But it's like a mimic of the white moon, but it's just a different color. And it's got, oh, that is so beautiful. It's a jade green. That's what it is. Jade green. It is a jade. You can see that. You can see it right up under it. But let me tell you what the difference is. This camera is making it seem like the moon is way bigger than the dot. And in actuality and size, I would say this moon, that's this green, jade green moon that's right up under the moon. And it could be side by side, but we're here on Earth and it looks like it's under it. That moon right there is literally only probably a fourth smaller than the other moon. But in this camera, it seems like it's way smaller. You guys would not you wouldn't have believed this if I told you. And I'm, you guys, they're so freaking beautiful, set up like that. It is just amazing. It's like, what in the, look, you can see the green moon. You can see it right there. That's a moon, you guys, right up under. And I'm moving the camera. Hold on. That's the blinds this in a way. You can see I'm moving over here. It's still there. I'm moving over here. It's still there. I'm moving over here. It's still there. I'm literally moving left and right, and it's still there. That's not this window. That wouldn't, if it was something on this window, a spot or something, it wouldn't be all over the window. It would be like, okay, well, that was just something smeared on the window or something. Can you guys see that moon? And the other one, I can understand why you can't see it, is because it, oh God, it's smaller. It's a little bit smaller than the jade green. It's jade green too, but it's just, yeah. And I'm fixing to go ahead and hang it up because the moon has moved. It's like on, basically almost on top of the roof right now of this apartment. You guys, I actually had to delete one of my videos that I needed to post up to show you that, but I have it saved somewhere else. You guys, I don't know why God shows me things. I just don't. I remember one of the things that moon, the green moon reminded me of, and I'm going to walk around the apartment because I am in awe of what I just saw. That's, I know in my heart, Beaver's moon, because I looked up what type of moon this moon is, just to give you what type of full moon it is, like Mercury retrograde, blah, 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 blah. Not because there's 3 of them. I wanted to be on point. So this is supposed to be the Beaver's moon. But you guys, which is in Taurus, and when it comes to astrology, how do I say this? The red cardinal, I've seen the red cardinal again. I'm just going to stop mentioning the red cardinal to you guys because whatever last video I did about seeing the red cardinal, I've seen it again. Okay. You guys, I don't know who I am, but God keeps showing me some of God doesn't do anything weird. Well, I can say that. He's showing me some of the weirdest things. And the Bible says the eyes have not seen and the ears have not heard. I also know in my heart, because of all the evilness that's going on right now in the world, that we are in the end times. I know in my heart. I don't want people to think that I'm bragging. Okay, because I will curse someone out in a minute. Y'all know, but God uses us all. I just posted a video. I already had posted it. I uploaded it, but you may not have seen it, of me dancing real exotic like, because the title is "Why Are Young Women So Jealous of Older Women" or something like that. That's just my character. But you guys, I'm very spiritual. I remember my ex best friend telling me one time, and I didn't even know this about myself. I really didn't. I just knew what I knew. I said something. She said, "Oh, you know, you got that connection with God." Maybe I wanted something. Maybe I forgot why she said it, but it was relevant to what we were talking about. And I said, it's probably said, yeah. And I remember telling her one time, I have never had anything bad happen to me. This is why I tell you guys, if you get anything out of anything I've ever said, be quiet. Now, what I said, I've really never had anything bad happen to me. True, that was a true statement until my gang stalking, which had been going on for quite some time, I'm finding. 20 years, you guys. Literally 20 years. 2004. Okay. Is the first incident that I remember of being gang stalked, just going back into, now that I know what I know, going back into my history. Okay. Targeted individual. I want to tell you guys something. I know there are atheists out here. I know there's agnostics. Now, you know what an atheist is, but most of you don't know what an agnostic is. An agnostic is a person who they just don't know. They're not denouncing that there's a God. They're also not saying there is. They just don't know. But even to you guys, please know that when God calls us for judgment, that's no excuse. He's not going to say, "Oh, I get it. You didn't know if I existed. Okay, go ahead and go to the right." I get it, Kimme. Oh, I'm not going to get that voice. That's not God. Go to the right now, because I understand you didn't know what was going on and everything. No, he's not going to say that. He's a jealous God, but he's not jealous of his creations. He's jealous of you putting other gods before him. And, so we have things on this planet to help us in our journeys. God is not at our disposal. He's just not. And a lot of people, bus driver just asked me tonight before I came home, he was on my way home. He said, "So let me ask you something. What do you think about Jesus Christ?" Because there's people who don't believe that he exists. And I don't take anything out of the Bible. I will say this: there are some questionables. Is it the Enochs or whatever, and personally, I feel even with the pyramids, people are wondering, how did the pyramids get built, and how some of this other stuff that's totally impossible for civilization at that time to be built. And I said, well, and if I'm saying it right, the Enochs, the Enochs are supposed to be the demons, the third of the demons that were sent down from heaven, who got with earthly beings, earthly females, and of course had sex with them. And then the child was extremely tall and gigantic, and I really feel that's how those got built, you guys. That's just my opinion. Okay. The pyramids and things like that. So because it's impossible. It had to be a human that did that. It had to have been a human-like form that would have been able to carve these things out, and because beautiful carvings on hieroglyphics, and all kinds of stuff. So you guys, I just want to encourage you guys, you atheists and agnostics, you better get it together. I just saw what I saw. And it's some things, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys, not to scare anyone. I have been seeing things that I have not even mentioned to you guys. I have shown you guys some things, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, if I didn't say this at the beginning, all of the gang stalking videos, the Blue Cup in the Attic gang stalking videos, are going to another channel. I'm already transferring them over. There will not be another video. I have videos to post. I just told you I deleted one, but I have a copy of it just to do this video. Please get over there. For some reason, it's stuck on 2 people, and I need at least 498 more people. Because that channel, just like this one, that's the minimum amount of people to really do anything with YouTube as far as getting super chats, super thanks, and things like that. So that, if you want to send donations, you can. And they've changed the rules for being able to do to get super thanks and super chats and something else. You guys get over there. If you're having problems, I'll tell you what, when you go over there, please click the notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post. Also, refresh your page, refresh to see if the number went up. Because for some reason, a lot of the people that are on this channel, well, on my YouTube channel, Kimme Wyatt, are not migrating over to that channel. And a lot of the people that are here supposedly here for my gang stalking, at least I thought. So, so my gang stalking videos, and I know this to be true, but there's only 2 people there, and it seems like there's something going on with the numbers, just like with Kimme Wyatt for years and years and years. So if you go there and refresh, subscribe, and refresh the page, and you see that the number did not go up, please let YouTube know, send a feedback, and let them know that you just liked or subscribed to my channel and noticed that my numbers did not go up. Very critical. I'm even sending people over there and know that they are subscribing to the channel, and for some reason, and the account has been hacked into here recently. So I'm just like, what is going on? So you guys, to get back to what I was saying, since I've deleted a video, I have a little time. Please, to agnostics and atheists, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Okay. I'm not the moral compass. Like I said, I will curse someone out in a minute. I'm not mean. It's just, you come at me the wrong way, chances are I'm going to come at you the same way. That's just life. Normal. But by no means am I putting myself on a pedestal because I see things that other people don't see. No, not at all. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. That's from God. I had nothing to do with it. But I know what I just saw. Now, I remember not my last apartment. I was there for about 4 years, but the apartment before that one, I clearly going outside to talk on the phone. Once again, I always go outside to talk on the phone, and I'm in the parking lot, you guys, of the complex. And I can turn around because it's dark, pretty dark in here, so you guys can't see anything. I clearly remember. Hold on, you guys, because I have. Hold on. Let me cover it up. When you don't hear them walking and following you, that's a little clue that you got something, you're revealing something, and I was. Let me cover that bag up. Hold on one second. Just a moment, y'all. I've got to put my phone back in the bag, but until then, there we go. Okay. So I clearly remember either just messing with my phone outside, or I don't think I was talking to anyone. I'm going to tell you 2 things that I saw. And I hope I remember the second one. I want to sit down, but my son was babysitting someone's dog, and I'm, okay. I can sit here. Okay, so let me tell you guys what I saw. I was outside messing with my phone, put it that way. And all of it, nighttime, all of a sudden, the sparks from a firecracker. the display. Maybe I'm in Texas, so we have the Texas State Fair, and I think the opening night of the fair they do it, and then the last day they do it, or 4th of July. You know how you got the ones that go up and it's like colorful, and there's green. Okay, I saw in that parking lot, just so happened to look up, no fireworks, nobody. And this is you guys. Maybe somebody had fireworks. Maybe somebody. No, there was no one in the area. There was no. It was so close to me that I know it was not. And then in front of me was the apartment complex. Okay, so where did it come from? You know, in other words, no one would have been able to throw something up in the air from where I was. But I saw, imagine the green color of those, the sparks. I saw a green flicker flame or something, all green, just like this jade green, man. I'm just not thinking about that. It was just green and it just came out. It wasn't even, and another thing, it wasn't even way in the sky. It was like maybe the height of the apartment complex. And it just came down and just disappeared. We all know that and looking at a fireworks display is going to be more than just, they have green, all green, but this was just one of those sparkles, just one. And I was like, what is that? No sound, no, so you have no fireworks, nothing. And I remember seeing that and thought, what the hell was that? Then same apartment, went outside to, and there was a little boy with me. I have a witness. I don't know. This little boy is probably, he was probably 6 or 7 at the time. Some people would let their kids take the trash out. And I remember I knew this little boy from just being around in the complex. And we walked out at basically the same time. And I walked out probably to get on my phone. And he was walking out, taking the trash out. I asked him if he needed any help. I don't remember if he said yes or no. But we both looked up in the sky. There's clouds. We saw, as a matter of fact, I can clearly hear him saying, "What are they doing?" We saw birds. Oh my God, let me get this right, what these birds were doing. They were in the sky, but they were in the clouds. Okay? They were going behind the clouds and then coming out. And y'all, that's impossible. That's too high. No, listen. For a little boy to say, what are they doing? And we're both looking like, what the hell is that? What's happening? It had just rained, or it was fixing to rain. It's coming back to me. It was cloudy. And these birds actually went, let me see. They came from one side and flew in. They flew in. They did something really weird, you guys, that was like, whoa. How are you flying above the clouds? And we both noticed that. And I was like, and it could have been the beginning of me along with the green or whatever. I don't know which one happened before the other one. But it could have been the beginning of me being able to see, or not being able to, like I planned it. Let me change that. Of me seeing, there you go, things that God wants me to see. So back to the atheist. I have a quote, and it says, "Is there a God?" And I hope I get this quote right. I usually have to be looking at it to, read it. Is there a God? And I put in the quote, and it's on my YouTube channel in my community. And it says, but someone's hacking, so it may not be there after I say this, but I still have copies of it, no problem. It says, "Is there a God?" And I put, "I'd much rather believe and not know than not believe, than find out." Some of y'all will get that now. Some of y'all will get that later. I'd much rather believe and not know, put for sure in parentheses, than not believe, put at all in parentheses, then find out later in parentheses. Meaning, basically, with the end of this earth, termination. It's over. You can't say, "Oh, I didn't know." You didn't want to know. You didn't try to know. You were in disbelief. And when I meet atheists, I always ask them the same question. There's been a guy that's an atheist. This idiot, this warlock that follows me everywhere, that's infatuated with me, hates me on Monday, loves me on Tuesday, hates me on Monday. Wants to be me, just a wacko. Atheists. These gang stalkers, most of the gang stalkers that are stalking you, if you are a gang stalking victim, targeted individual, they're atheists and they don't like you because you love the Lord. And speaking of Lord, I only changed that because some people reference Jesus as Lord. But let me say something, and this will be in the devil will truly flee. Ooh, I got to talk about that series that I have to post up. Please know one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys to go over to the at TBCITA and put at in front of it as it stands right now, the at sign when you do a search on YouTube, because when I first created it, you didn't have to put the at sign. All of a sudden you got to put the at sign. There's a lot of shit going on in the background, you guys, with YouTube employees over, staying their welcome or whatever, doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. With particular accounts, messing with the mod rewrites of your particular channel, okay? And they can do that. They can manipulate stuff in the background of a particular channel and make this happen and make that not happen, and vice versa. So if you guys are having some problems with numbers, having some problems with views, having some problems with search, your name being whatever. So anyway, well, let me go ahead and do this. The atheist, that's the quote that I have for those of you who are atheists or people that are questioning or agnostics, put it that way. I much rather believe and not know than not believe than find out. Judgment Day. It's too late. Too late. Okay? So, I'm not here to convert anyone. We're all here on the planet, came on by ourselves. We're going to leave by ourselves, in most cases, unless, I'm not going to go into that. But Judgment Day, in other words, if you're still here on Judgment Day, you're not going to be leaving by yourself. But it is very critical that, get your life together. You guys don't know. It's 25% of the things that I see that I don't say. I'll say 25 to 27%. I don't say anything about, because some of you would really be, and I'm not scared by any means of the spectrum. I don't think there's anything on this planet that can scare me at this point. Being a gang stalking victim, being followed, being spied on, being, harassed and all that you just so much going on in my life that, and has been for a minute, that nothing scares me. And it's not only that, I wasn't scared of anything before. So chosen people, most chosen people are not scared of much of anything but God. And that's a fact. And if you ask chosen people, do they love the Lord, believe in God? I mean, they can talk on it for hours because they really do believe in God. Here's the deal. Your idea of what a chosen person should be, as opposed to the chosen people that God have chosen, are not going to match up. God chooses us all. I just said for 3 or 4 times, I will curse someone out in a minute. Now, I don't mean that in the literal sense. It's like, I will curse. I will say things. All chosen people are not saints. I don't think either of us are saints. It's just we're chosen because God has missions for us to do before we leave this planet. And if you are chosen and you're chosen, and you have a lot of flies coming around you, you have a lot of bees coming around you, but more specifically flies are demonic. Okay. Flies are demonic. Flies are associated with Beelzebub, one of the demons that fell down to earth with a third of the demons. Okay. They're associated with Beelzebub. Their purpose in your life for coming around you is to monitor what you're doing. If you, because think about it, you're a chosen person. They come down, fly around you to monitor you, touch on you, or land on you, then get off of you, and then they go and tell the demons or Satan what you're doing. He's the head demon. What you are doing at that moment, so that he can block it. Because you guys, Satan knows your destiny just as well as Jesus. Okay, let me say, I didn't say God. God, of course, knows your destiny. But and when comparison to those two, they're on the same level. One's good, one's bad. Satan knows your destiny before you come out the womb, just like Jesus. Don't get it twisted. His goal is to stop that. And if that means, such as my case, I'm in my 50s. I'm doing what I was placed on the planet to do. Have a skin and hair care line that's changing people's lives and growing people's hair, not only expediently, but growing bald heads. Literally, that's what I'm placed on the planet to do. To make people happy, to grow their hair, because your hair is spiritual, and a lot of people are depressed behind their hair. Having alopecia and all of that, and blah 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 blah. So, all the chosen people, I ask you to be submissive to God and ask Him, and go to your quiet room, go to your secret place, and drop down to your knees, or go to your knees and ask God, what are you supposed to be doing on the planet? Please don't get it twisted that it's something you're already doing. I don't care if you're a doctor and you have got 8-10 years in. Sorry, that's not, yeah, it's lucrative and you pay your bills, but that's probably not what God placed you on the planet to do. There's 144,000. We have to get this done before this planet combusts. Fire. Okay? So, although I didn't ask God that, I'm telling you, giving you a heads up, that's what you need to do. I didn't ask Him. He gave this to me. He literally gave my skin and hair care line to me. I just said I was going to be a millionaire since I was a kid. I'm going to be a millionaire. I thought it was in the lingerie industry, which I was in for 30 years. So don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to do something different. But I will tell you these 2 things. Whatever it is that you're supposed to do, 3 things. Let me just say them because I'll miss something. God is going to help you all the way. Be patient. He's going to guide you. Okay. He's going to guide you. I'm not going to go into detail, but I was telling my aunt about this. I came up with a product. Well, okay. God is going to be there with you all the way. Let me finish. Whatever this is, because we got to make money. Whatever this is that you are placed on the planet to do as a chosen person is going to be very lucrative for you. But more importantly, because, well, let me say it this way, because I flipped this back up. It's going to help the masses. And because it's helping the masses, you're going to be lucrative. Okay. God wants us to have money, you know what I'm saying, to survive. And you're going to have money, but you're going to be able to help a lot of people. Okay. God does not want us depressed in poverty. And, it happens. And there's people out here. I'm in poverty, I feel right now. I really do, because I don't have the things I want. My cell phone, I'm not ashamed of it, is off right now. Okay. My finances have been totally blocked by these demonic entities and these weirdo. I'm coming out of it though, you guys. And I'm going to tell you the last thing I want to tell you. And these people that are continuously trying to block my blessings, you can't. If you were doing it before, I didn't know. Get that in your thick skull. If you were doing anything to this one, stop. And this is why they keep trying, because they were successful. Okay. I hate to give them credit, but they were. But they don't understand the only reason why you were successful, as in any case, is because I didn't know. I had no clue of anything about gang stalking. Not that a title has to be on it. I had no clue about what is it? Targeted individuals. And if you're targeted, you're going to be a gang stalking victim. Okay. If you're a TI, you are going to be gang stalked. Okay, not going to go into details what a targeted individual is. Look it up because I already have videos on that. And speaking of videos, you guys, did you hear that? Crown chakra don't want me to speak. You guys, this shit is real. How you know that they don't want you to speak? That was not supposed to happen. I'm flowing with my talk. And you'll say something and it'll cut you off. And a lot of people are going, some of the tarot readers are going through this because the ones that believe in God and spiritual and everything, they could be in the middle of a sentence and it's just, no heavy drinking the night before, no nothing, their talk gets cut off. These idiots are doing things behind the scenes, you guys. Okay, messing with your chakras, doing all kinds of stuff. But let me tell you what I'm proud of myself about, you guys, and that's why I'm telling you to get over there. I have videos to post there, but they're the most current videos. Ding! I'm putting these videos in chronological order of posting of occurrence event. So you guys need to get over there because there's videos that I have to post. I'm limited for room because those videos are still on a phone and a tablet. And get over there. And I really also feel like something is going on with the account because a lot of you guys are listening to or into my gang stalking videos, and there's only 2 people there, and they've only been 2 people there for like 3 weeks. What's up with that? So never been a beggar, but I need you guys to go over to there because I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. And what that entails is that those videos that were once being shown on the YouTube channel, and with my skin and hair care line, no more, not together. Those videos are now private. So you guys will not see them. And I'm saying this for a reason because you guys know people are listening. Satan's listening and his evil. And I know my account is being hacked into right now. So like I said, all those videos are private. And how I know it's being hacked into is because a video, a Kimme interview that I only showed for, you know what? Global. I don't know. No, I'm right. That particular Kimme interview was showing, and then I decided to make it private. So, and it has been private ever since I decided to make it private. Interviewing a business, and yeah, it was showing, and I made it private. It started showing again all of a sudden. So, last thing I want to tell you guys, and I promise this is the last thing. Because of spirituality, because God has made the moon and the sun and things to assist us in our spiritual journey, he's not hating on, things some of these things are mentioned in the Bible. He's not hating on things that he created that's going to assist you in your journey. He knows Satan is alive. He knows Satan is a head demon. He knows there's other demons. They were sent down from heaven. A third of the angels that wanted to go against God. So you guys, this is real. It's consistent and it's real. So, well, I guess what I'm saying to you guys is I have created a product, and if you guys want to know, coupled along with God, don't take him out the picture. He's there. I love him. I have created a product that has over 25 items in it. And I like to tell you guys the count of ingredients in my products because I don't want you guys thinking I make watered down products with a lot of chemicals and store shelf stuff. Okay. In most cases, I don't. But it has over 25 items in it. I also, from the smell of this item, some people, they love the smell, but they'll smell it again. Let me smell it. And then they'll mention that it smells like, and it's absolutely wonderful smell. Oh my God. I smell something in that. Okay. Maybe not. No. But please know this product, and I wish I'm going to be doing a video on this product. I already did a video on the product, but I'm going to be elaborating. I didn't tell you guys the benefits of this particular product, just showing it to you and showing the creation. That video is going to be posted up, you guys, and I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I got videos coming up on energy harvesting, electronic stalking. I only had a couple of videos on, have only a couple of videos on electronic stalking. I'm going to go in. Please go join the channel because there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to see that was not on the Kimme Wyatt channel. Okay. So it's going to be shown there going forward. I got to do circumstance or evidence. But back to this product, this particular product is, I'm so proud of it. A lot of you were questioning or can question, how can she be going through all that? And she's so calm and happy. And I am, and it hadn't been like this all the time. Okay. But I knew at some point it hit me, Kimme, you don't mess with anyone and yet you're being targeted. And I'm not even talking about targeted individual. I just knew I was being quote unquote targeted. I knew I didn't know there were others. I knew that I was being spied on. And I thought initially it was just some ignorant asses that are in cahoots with management, cahoots with maintenance, and spying on just little old me in this apartment complex. And I found out that there's a whole world of gang stalking out here, targeted individuals. And it was a white guy. I'll never forget Elise's avatar picture. The little picture for your account was white. It was a white person, white guy. And it was on, I was on Google Plus. Google Plus is no longer with Alphabet Inc., which is Google and the parent company. And he told me, he said, seems like he either commented on my own post or he commented on my comment on someone else's post, posting on my comment. And that I don't remember, irrelevant. But he said, seems like you are a targeted individual. And I was like, what is that? I responded back, what is that? And he sent me a link. And he may have even said that he's one of them. I mean, he quickly sent me a link. Couldn't tell you what link that was if my life depended on it. But what I saw, it was a video link right on YouTube. And what I saw, you guys, I may have even started crying. My whole life was right there in my face. The things that had been happening to me was in my face. And I said, I promise I had one more thing to tell you, but that was the last thing. I got to tell you guys something. Before I get back to this product that I've created, which is absolutely wonderful, you guys be on the lookout for family. I have family members, not to put anyone on blast, that really truly believes that I am not being spied on. So, but however, unlike some of you that watch my videos and want to learn more, and you're a victim as well, and let's stick together, gang stalking victims stick together, targeted individuals, we all stick together, and as a fam, and we're no jealousy and all of that, and go to this person's page, that's us. And most of us are chosen. And by the way, there's different levels of chosen individuals. Some of us are stronger than others, and as just like as with empaths, EMPATHS, or empaths, and there's levels, and some of us are stronger. I'm also an empath, so I'm one of the strongest empaths, and I'm also one of the strongest chosen. It takes a lot to bring me down. I'm supposed to be dead, and I am not joking. I should have been dead years ago. So I'm highly protected. And that's what these idiots don't understand. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. But blah, 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 blah. Listen, did y'all hear that? Listen, y'all, if I had to tell you one thing to encourage you, and I'm going to get back to the products and how I stay encouraged, how I stay happy, how I can crack a joke on a whim, my normal personality. I'm a normal person just being spied on. Okay. And that's my life. I'm being spied on right now. You can hear a pin drop in this whole apartment complex. I'm in here in the living room. Usually you can hear activity. When I do a video, because there's so many fucking Bluetooths in this apartment, and it wasn't that many at first, but we all have to leave at some point, all of us. All of a sudden you turn the damn phone on and you have 13 Bluetooths. And let me tell you guys something. I keep saying this is the last thing. There is a tarot reader that I listen to. I want to promote him. I don't hate, but I like people, it's, at some point you got to say, look, I promote you, you promote me. Simple as that. But I'm not going to tell you who this guy is because no hate. I listen to him every day. But he just mentioned in one of his videos of some of the stuff I have to show you guys. Some of the videos I have to do. I already have some. How that he was mentioning how the apartment across from his has been vacant for 2 years. That when he moved in, the person that was there just immediately moved out, basically. Just all of a sudden they moved out. No warning, just moved out. And it's been vacant ever since. And how maintenance will come and knock on the door. Same thing here. I experienced this when I first realized I'm a gang stalking victim. Why are you like knocking on the door saying maintenance? Do you really think that I believe that someone is living in that a freaking apartment and I know for a fact no one lives there? When you find apartments, you guys, here are tips, in your complex and in your building specifically, you probably wouldn't know about other buildings, and you know that no one lives in that apartment, yet no one has moved in that apartment. It's been vacant. That, like he said, and I already knew, I turned that volume up because this dude is the only dude, and he's a gang stalking victim. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I told y'all God will give me, don't forget to say this, don't forget, he is a gang stalking victim, bona fidely. And he said the same thing I said. These vacant apartments, I already knew this, are apartments that I coined them base apartments. These are the apartments where all of the equipment is for watching people, depending on how your complex is made, for watching people. He also mentioned that maintenance, which is really weird because this is the same thing in my not the last apartment, but the apartment with the green thing I was telling you about, and the clouds, that apartment. He also mentioned that maintenance would come out of that apartment with a laptop, and he saw USB drives. Or some kind of, I guess I want to say USB drives. I'm going to stick with that. The laptop has information on it. You know what I'm saying? Of the videos of people that they have watched. Been knowing it. Also, when you move into a complex or you move with someone who lives in a complex, my case, and you see all people just moving out all of a sudden, chances are, though, two things. If they joined in with gang stalking, and you got the Bluetooths on me, I'm going to talk. This is why people will think I talk to myself, because I know Bluetooths are on me. I'm going to get the message out. I know you're listening. I know you're above my head. Every time I go in the damn kitchen, you run and go into the living room, getting in the longer wall, the back door wall, let me say that faces the kitchen. Every fucking time. How do you know I just left out the bedroom? How do you know I just left out the bathroom? That's not coincidental, because it happens every time. Okay? That's way past coincidental. To the point where I finally said, I said, why? I said, damn, why come every time I come in the kitchen, you come and because there's a camera right there. Now, you guys, let me clarify something. When I say camera, and I've been noticing myself saying this over the last years, I don't literally mean you would see that, wouldn't you? I don't literally mean a camera. I'm meaning to say, meaning, MEANING. I'm meaning to say camera lens. And if not camera lens, keeping it real, what is it? But there's always the little hole there. My goal, you guys, with this gang stalking is to find out exactly, concise, to the point, how they are doing this. Now, let me tell you what I know. And this is not a gang stalking. I'm going to post this on the Kimme Wyatt because I need to post something there, and I don't know. It'll be on both of them, but on the other channel, NT, not NT. I'm thinking of my old radio show, TBCITA. I have to put the other videos there before I put in any of the new stuff. Listen. I promote videos on my community, in my community that I feel is going to help you guys, make you laugh or whatever. Most times it's not to make you laugh. That would be something that I would do or say, but to wake you up about gang stalking and things that, anything that I feel like, okay, people need to know this, whether they're a gang stalking victim or not. An ounce of prevention is a pound of cure. So when I post things, it's informative. Okay. And I have to post this video. There is a video of a lady, and I wish I knew the name right now, but I wrote it down. So yay, I will be posting it in the Kimme Wyatt community, as well as the gang stalking TBCITA community. You guys, I question, are these demons? They never go to sleep. Never fucking go to sleep. When I say never, you guys, if it comes out of my mouth, it's in the literal sense. They never go to sleep. I said never. Did y'all hear what I said? I'm not talking about taking a nap and waking back up, sleeping for 4 hours. The three witches of Eastwick and this idiot never fucking goes to sleep. They can also see through cover. Did y'all hear what I said? They can literally be up above your head and see. I don't care how much cover you pile on, if it's got a design on it. They can't see through everything. You have to really, and I've done it and been successful. You have to really pile stuff on and put aluminum here and blah, 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 blah. I have videos already over there. They're all going to be transferred where I'm showing you, and some of them are called Another Way I Have to Sleep. Look at them. You have to literally, for them not to see through, and they get mad because, and that's why I tell people 2 things. Cover your freaking head up when you go to sleep. Silk or satin. And cover your eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. As a matter of fact, oh my God, y'all, so much. Why did I say that's the last thing? Do you guys know I had a dream? And I saw my mother, but she was not my mother. She was my mother, but she was not my mother as she was here. She was a white woman. And her eyes, the eyes are the window to the soul. Let me tell y'all this briefly. I'm going to keep that for a video because I already wrote the notes down. You guys, listen to me. Listen, I'm not the only one, but God and I have this thing going on. Okay. We go along. We go a long way. Yeah, we go a long way. Okay. He reveals things to me, y'all. I will say this. If you've ever seen, thinking of incubuses, succubuses, spiritual spouses in your dreams, incubuses or male witches, succubuses or male demons, succubuses or females. And people can astral project in your dreams. Okay, there you go. That's a term to look. Astral, ASTRAL. I will be doing videos on that. Projection. If you see someone in your dreams and they look like a deceased loved one, wake up. That's a demon. You guys, everything you've ever thought, I want to go into detail right here, but I can't. Erase everything God gives this to me, y'all, to pass on to y'all. Erase anything and everything you've ever thought. I don't care if you're 65 and you've seen your mother 3 times in your dream state. That was not your mother. Your mother is dead. As harsh as that is, and you've been living all this time thinking you saw your mother in your dream, it was a demon. It was a demon. Think about it. Your mother is dead. How is it that you're seeing your mother in your dreams? You don't. Well, Kimme, do you know that was my mom? I mean, what you mean? I mean, I saw what she had on. I know how my mom. No, you're not supposed to be dreaming about sex. That's out. If you're dreaming about sex, you're having spiritual warfare with an incubus, a succubus attack. Spiritual spouse, where you've signed a contract in your dreams and now you have a spiritual spouse and you need to do a card cutting on that. You may have to do 2, maybe 3, but it'll eventually work. Sometimes it works on the first one. I did a card cutting to get this idiot out of my life because he thinks we got something going on. He thinks we got something going on. No way. No, we don't have it. Baby, we don't. I don't even want to say baby. Ugh. We don't have anything going on. But if I signed a contract in my dream, I'm supposed to be his wife. And then that's in the spiritual, but I'm supposed to be somebody's wife. I'm supposed to be dead. Got fake POAs of me out here, powers of attorney. I'm supposed to be blah, 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 just to get money, get, in my inheritance. Oops. Now, some people just dropped to the floor when I said that. She knows. Yeah, I know. If you see or have seen, don't shoot the messenger, any of your relatives or deceased loved ones in your dreams, that was not that was Satan. It was a demon. What? Yeah. Coming at you to do something, to accomplish something, to steal something. Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Coming to you in the spirit realm. Okay? Looking like someone that you know so that you can feel comfortable. Just go back on that dream and imagine and say what happened. Did someone call your name? Did that person call your name? Because calling your name is also basically a contract. That's wanting you to familiar spirits, wanting you to be familiar, wanting that person to say your name like they talked, their voice, but in actuality is spiritual. On the evil side, your mother you can see your mom, your dad, your whomever, but let me tell you something, they will be someone gave me this name today. It's RE. Everything RE is something that's starting over. Oh God, that I'll post I'll post it as a pinned comment. You're gonna see them, but they're not gonna look like anything they look like on this planet. My mother was a white woman. Reincarnated. There you go. That's the name. They're going to be reincarnated because we are recycled. Some of us, this is why some of us, our ancestors are ancestors, okay? Or different people, different races, different people, because when we come back, we are reincarnated. Some of us, all of us here basically on this planet, except for new babies, you know what I'm saying? Probably 30 years back. I don't know I don't know about that part, but no, lie. Everybody that's on this planet, dead or alive, is a reincarnation of the past, the Old Testament, the past world. We're a reincarnation. And also some of those who have died in this world, the New Testament, have already come back as other people. No joke. They're here. They're probably a 10-year-old, but they're here. They don't know you. You will not have any familiarity with that person at all. They will not know you. The old person is dead, gone. Okay. But the soul never dies. This is why they come back, because the soul never dies. They come back as someone else, same soul. Are y'all following me? Different color, different hair, different whatever, because you will not have any connection with that person unless in a rare case, God is good. He would want you to be connected with that person for whatever reason. It would be a very rare thing. They may be in Germany where your mother lived here in America. But let me tell y'all this, the woman that was, I'm not going to go in detail. The woman that I saw in my dream, I'm going to leave you guys with this. The eyes are the window to the soul. All that goes together. What I just said prior to that, the soul. My mother was a white woman, and she is a white woman in her new life. Now, I just said, you will never know that person, and you will never, and let me say that in the physical, chances are you're still here. She's gone. She's reincarnated. She's someone else. There's a chance you might. I have nothing to do with it. If you go fly to France and you just so happen to meet this woman, you're not going to know it's her. You're not going to know it's her. But in the spirit, that's where things change. You're still not going to know it's her. She's going to do something to let you know it is her because you're hurting. And she knows you're hurting. And if you ask God, coupled along with that, to let you see your mom, to let you talk to your mom, and if he knows you really miss your mom like I miss my mother, God's going to work some shit out, man. She just won't look like your mother. But you're going to know in that dream, that's my mother. Not by size, not by physicalities. She's going to say something to you that only you and her would know. She's going to call your name. Now, I just contradicted myself. Really, I didn't. She's going to call you a name that gang stalkers would not know. And I'm not even talking about Kimme. I got two nicknames. One more popular than the other one. One more popular than Kimme. They wouldn't know that. That's not what's on my birth certificate. And they have a copy of they probably still a copy of my birth certificate when I was just leaving my stuff at home. Yeah. So they know my real name. So a demon, or a warlock, which is a male witch or witch, would not have that information of this other nickname. General, other people call me this nickname. It's, like I said, it's even more popular than Kimme. Kimme is what my mother called me. In this dream, she did not call me that. But I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to do a video on that dream of seeing my mother. And we're going to talk about her eyes. See, a lot of people think it's that what you don't see, or what you don't see is what would be evil. It's actually what you do see that is evil. And I'll explain that later. If you tie everything I just said together, and you've ever seen your mother in the physical, in the spirit, but she looked like her physical self, that was not your mother. That was not your father. And especially, I'm going to say it this way, if you could see their eyes as well. I got to go. Okay. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you about the eyes now. It's not like black sockets where you like, ooh, it's black. No. That would be demonic. No. I'm going to tell you how your loved one's eyes or I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I'm going to tell you how your loved one's eyes are going to look in lieu of them looking different because they're reincarnated. I'm going to tell you how their eyes are supposed to look because, once again, the eyes are the window to the soul, and the soul never dies. So why would their eyes be the same? Ding! When they're dead. In the physical. Gotta go. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenas noches, arrivederci, avrifwa salida. Please don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you, but some of you guys need to let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Stop being judgmental of people. Like I said, even for myself, just posted a video. Already was in my archives of videos, though you could see it if you it had 91 views. Someone's been looking at it of me just doing this sexy dance. I'm still going to be myself, and I still love the Lord. So, and that's why He chooses us chosen ones, because we are basic. No basic. We are being ourselves, but we love the Lord. We're not putting on shows. We're not going to church and pretending like we're all that in a fucking bag of chips. You heard that fucking bag of chips, and we're not. He sees everything. So anyway, 110 in, you guys. I didn't mean for this video to be that long. I will be posting this up. I dearly love you guys. Please, you guys, if you feel it in your heart to send donations, please send donations. That information is right here where the video is posted. In the description, you will find it. In the video description, you'll find it in the About Me page and all that stuff. Please send donations. I do want to say I've had to delete or close out one of those Cash App accounts because it got hacked into. And it's okay. I still have one left, and you can send donations to that one. And because I was contemplating, should I do one or two anyway? I just get over the top sometimes, you know. One was for donations, one was for orders, you know, just to separate everything. But I know how to do that on my own, so everything is okay. So I gotta go, you guys. Just to reiterate once again before I go, if you've ever seen a loved one, your mother, father, you know, sister, and you were very close to your sister or whatever the situation was between you guys, I don't know, I wasn't there, and you see them in your dream, that is an incubus or succubus. If you're having sex with people you don't know, that's an incubus or succubus attack. It's a demonic attack. Or you're having sex with someone that you haven't. I'm telling you, this dude did. How long did we date? 3 days? No, I'm just joking. No, no. I'm being funny. But you don't even think about this person at all. It could be your ex wife, spouse, husband. Why am I having sex? Because they want to come in as a familiar spirit. They want familiar, okay, familiar spirit. And a familiar spirit can be a spouse or family. Thus the word familiar. So I'm going to go. I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I'm telling you guys, I can. It's so freaking quiet in this complex right now. You don't even hear them walking around up there, because when I open my mouth, I'm like E.F. Hutton. Yes, I am. Everyone listens. Being nosy. But they never learn anything. That's amazing. Okay. Gotta go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao bella. Ciao bello. Smooches. Gotta go. And if I started saying that earlier, I do apologize. I just didn't finish it. Ciao bella. Ciao bello. Smooches. Gotta go. Bye and peace.